The reason we had and sponsored this event today with all the different partners is twofold. One is to get information. Every table, every breakout session, every panelist is full of information as to how the relationship between the patient and the caregiver and the hospital, if necessary, can improve.
The population is aging. That's a global issue. New York City is not exempt from that. And many people don't realize that they are much more likely to become a family caregiver than they are to enter a nursing facility. And the more you take on caregiving, you really need to be open to accepting help.
Caregivers, the biggest problem is going to be burnout, just having to take care of someone for so long. Diseases now, people can live a really long time, but they're sick for a really long time, and that can be really hard for the caregiver, and that can also be really hard for the care recipient. Accepting help from other people who aren't necessarily your family members and giving up some independence.
There was a time when multiple generations of families lived together in one home, and they took care of each other. But the culture has changed, the demographics have changed, so now the major problem we're going to have is, number one, funding. It's going to take a lot of money to accomplish this. The second is training people so they're qualified to deliver the kind of care that we all would like to have. And third, it's going to be how to find people. So we've got some big problems to face if we're going to accomplish this and be successful.
What we wanted to do today was just get the word out, because none of this stuff is intuitive, and it's unfortunate, but without a guide to the legal and medical framework, you can get lost, and really that's what Gail Brewer wanted to get out there, that you need help and you can get it.
Caregivers 101, I mean, that's elementary caregiving, but also I knew that there was going to be a wealth of information for people who are providing care for loved ones, friends, neighbors. So I thought it was important to be here.
If you don't get the necessary resources and information in terms of coming to workshops like this, no one's going to offer it to you, okay? So I'm very happy that Manhattan Borough President Gail Brewer did this.
I think caregiving is something that's one of the most important issues right now. So I think it's really important to seek out these events, and we should have as many of them as possible. I think that they really help educate and also to make people feel better.
I came away very proud today of the state of New York because we are a leader in quality health care in terms of the patient. We do need to work even harder on getting information to the caregiver and the patient about the programs that exist. That's what we do in the Borough President's office, and that's a big deal.